Now, the influx of money has changed football, and with clubs splurging cash on marquee players, the question of loyalty has been discarded too. And one such footballer who finds himself in the middle of this debate is France's Kylian Mbappe, a World Cup winner, Ballon d'Or contender, and one of the stars of the game. After spending 7 years at Paris Saint-Germain, Mbappe has said farewell to the club, finally.
Je voulais vous annoncer à tous que
I wanted to announce to you all that it's my last year at Paris Saint-Germain. I will not extend and the adventure will come to an end in a few weeks. I will play my last game at the Parc des Princes. But I think I needed this. A new challenge after 7 years. We can love it or hate it. I made the choice of loving it. And I did it for 7 years with ups and downs, of course. But I do not regret at any moment signing with this prestigious club.
d'avoir signé dans ce club prestigieux.
Now, Mbappe says he doesn't have any regrets, but is that true really? Mbappe may have won all the domestic trophies at PSG, but the Champions League has always eluded him. And given Mbappe's stature, he would surely have wanted to lay his hands on that trophy. And in that quest, Mbappe will most likely move to Real Madrid in the coming season. No official confirmations have come out just yet, but that seems to be his destination next. And why not? The World Cup winner has been dreaming about the club for ages now. And in the past 3 years, he was consistently linked up to Real Madrid. But he chose to stay on in Paris due to the obvious mega cash deal. It is reported that Mbappe got a $108 million signing bonus and an additional $54 million in salary at PSG. That's huge and a big amount for a 25-year-old. But we are in 2024, and that money doesn't seem to be the real incentive or just that enough for Kylian Mbappe anymore. Many argue that Mbappe could have pursued more silverware elsewhere, notably with Real Madrid, a club that courted him for years. And while he is finally making a move away from Paris, the question I want to ask is this too late in the making? This decision, has it come a little too late? Let's break it down. Mbappe's decision to stay at PSG was driven by the lucrative contract and a bunch of endorsements. And despite winning several domestic titles with PSG, Mbappe's hunger for Champions League glory remained unfulfilled. While Madrid's bid for Mbappe became public since 2020, he's always been linked to the club since before that, from 2017, a year that Mbappe made a loan move from Monaco to PSG. And ever since Mbappe's 2019 World Cup triumph, Real Madrid's interest in the player has only grown. And here is the fact. During that time, Madrid have won 2 Champions League titles, and they are in the final of the current season. Had he joined the club earlier, he could have been standing on the podium with a Champions League trophy in his hands. So that's probably the only regret Mbappe could sense from his stint at PSG. But was the elusive contract the only reason why Mbappe stayed back? Because in the past 3 years, whenever Mbappe decided to leave PSG, the Parisian club has tried every trick to get him to stay. But even so, the fans at PSG have not really made this stint an enjoyable one. Each time rumors of a Real Madrid deal surfaced, fans have only booed him. Though, of course, everyone would want a World Cup winner in their ranks, Mbappe's biggest fan in this has been President Emmanuel Macron.
What do you think of Mbappe's departure to Real Madrid? I do not have a particular comment except that I am counting on Real Madrid to release Kylian for the Olympic Games, so that he can come and play with the France team, a few weeks after winning the Champions League with PSG and the European Championship with the France national team.
Now, despite a few blips, Paris has been special. You'll have to agree to that. Mbappe leaves behind a legacy of electrifying performances, memorable goals, and unforgettable moments on the pitch. His partnership with Neymar and other PSG stars captivated football fans the world over. And it was while he was growing in stature through this club that the French star was able to translate his skills onto the global stage to win a World Cup. So safe to say that apart from the financial rewards, which we've outlined here pretty much in detail, Mbappe gained invaluable experience, matured as a player, and showcased his talent on the biggest stage. At 25, he may be without a Champions League title, but he has 7 Ligue A titles, 3 Coupe de France, 2 Coupe de la Ligue, and 3 Trophée des Champions. With his exceptional skill set and youth on his side, Mbappe still has plenty to offer any top club. A chance to cement his legacy at a historic club like Real Madrid is driving his decision to move on from here. Kylian Mbappe's departure from PSG marks the end of an era, but opens up a new chapter with fresh possibilities for this talented forward.
Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. South Africa goes to the polls on the 29th of May. I will track the election and bring you ground reports. Is it the end of the road for the African National Congress? And will former President Jacob Zuma stage a dramatic comeback? From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global South. Join me every weekday live on First Post.